How you doing?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Brought you something.
Brought me something. Yes. Okay. We got to talk about this.
Okay.
We're going to talk about this. I really wanted to talk to you first. I had a friend of mine who lives in Arizona. She always tells me what people are thinking around the country. She says, you know, some of those rappers, I wish you'd let them talk before they rap, because some of them, when you hear them talk, you really want to hear that song again. So that's why I brought you out to rap first, you know?
Yeah.
What kind of rap do you like?
I like all kinds of rap, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I like what they consider happy rap, and then I like the political rap, you know? I think you need all the different forms of rap to make the full circle of rap, you know? If everybody talked like me, then we'd kind of get tiring, you know what I'm saying? So I listen to all of it and
Who's your favorite?
Chuck D.
Chuck D.
Yeah.
Who do you not like? I mean, what rap do you like listen to and say, yo?
I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I had a little thing with my man LL for a while, but I kind of like eased back on him a little bit because I felt that he had too much power and wasn't saying anything with wisdom and knowledge. I thought that he could drop a little science because he had 2 million fans that were out there loving everything he said, but all he chose to do was speak about himself. And I felt that he was wasting that, you know, that power he had, you know? But we left him alone. We ain't messed with him on this album and stuff, you know. I mean, it's nothing real personal against him and stuff, but, you know.
Yeah.
I love Boogie Down Production, Mo D, Rakim, you know.
Yeah.
Big Daddy Kane, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. You spoke before Congress?
Yeah, it was funny, because after we did I did the soundtrack for Colors and stuff, and then all of a sudden I got a call from Congress, the Black Caucus, to come out there and talk to them about drugs and gangs. So they got all these politicians sitting on this big thing, and here I am sitting up there in a silk shirt and a Kango, you know, cooling like this. And they like, all right, everybody spoke, all these doctors and stuff, and they said, Ice-T, why are there gangs and drugs, you know? I said, all you fools sitting in here and gonna ask me, and you know exactly why there's gangs and drugs, because you don't care about it, you know what I'm saying? And the gang situation in Los Angeles has been here 20 years. And then a lady got killed in Westwood, you know, a non-black, somebody out of the neighborhood, and all of a sudden there were 387 murders that year and 70,000 gang members. And I said, they didn't join that night, you know what I'm saying?
You used to be a gang member, right?
Well, I was involved with gangs. When I went to Crenshaw High School, and when you got to that school, it was kind of like you either with us or without us. And down in the neighborhood, I mean, everybody is affiliated with gangs. Even little girls walk down the street and somebody will say, well, what set lives here? And they'll say, well, this is the Crips and this is the Bloods. And they know what their mama tells them what color to wear. And it's something that as you grow up, you just learn. So everybody from my neighborhood or down in South Central Los Angeles is affiliated with gangs. I was never a hardcore member that was like, let's go out and kill people. But I used to roll with the sets, and I know what makes them tick. You know what I'm saying? I was just lucky, you know. I advanced from the gang life to be a hustler. I was like, well, the gang banging wasn't making no money back in them days, so I traded my sweatshirt for a silk shirt and was shaking dice on the RTD, you know, throwing the 3 cards down, trying to learn how to do that and stuff. So,
were you ever heavily involved in crime? Did you make a living illegally?
I made a better living than most people in this audience, you know what I'm saying? And it's not really hard. I mean, half of the world is what would be considered the underworld, you know what I'm saying? You got the elite, the legal world, and the illegal world. And there's crime going on right now all around, probably right here on this lot. They just don't call it the same crime that they call it on the streets. But I was involved with it, and I thought that was the only way to get paid, because there's a line that says, here's the establishment, you can't get in. Here's the underworld, no applications. And most black young brothers get in that mode. They feel like they can't make it in this world. And I was just like that. And I was out there getting paid. Then this movie called Breakin' came to me. And the guy, a producer, walked in. He says, we're going to shoot this movie. You'll be our rapper. He'll be the DJ. And these will be my breakers. And I'll make $50,000, $50,000 million, right? So I'm like looking at the man like, I ain't been in no movie, man. I'm about to go get paid, man. You crazy? Get up, get away from me, you know? And then my homeboys came at me and they were like, Ice, man, you need to cool out, man. You need to cool out, man. You need to go and get that money, man. White people like you, man. You know? And
Yeah, someone came and told me that same thing years ago.
It's sad, though. It's sad, though, you know? So they told me, they said I can make it. And I'm like looking at them like, man, I thought I got it made, man. And they like, no, you got a chance. And right there, that's when my whole life kind of flipped. Because I realized what we were doing really wasn't what the guys I looked up to wanted to be doing. They wanted to be sitting on Arsenio Hall show.
Yeah.
You know, they wanted this, but they felt they couldn't do it. And also they knew that if I had a chance to make it, then I maybe would have a chance to come back and get them. So now, like, I got my little production going, and I'm trying to get all my homeboys. You know, a lot of them are filtering in and out of the penitentiary system, and they coming back. A lot of them won't never be back on the streets, you know? But I'm trying to help them. So I got like a mission to, you know, school people about that high roller life you think you want, but what really is at the end of that road, it's not really what you think.
Okay, you mentioned the word schooling. I've seen the end of your new video. Lethal weapon.
Right.
Sounds like a gun, sounds like something violent and dangerous. Explain to them what the literal meaning of lethal weapon in your mind is.
Okay, well, first, what I actually do with my records, people say, well, why all the guns and why all this and that? But see, what I have to use is I consider hardcore depiction. I have to use something that's gonna make a kid on the street that might go out and shoot you in your face wanna listen to me. You know, if I say go to school, don't do drugs, it sounds like they parents. So I gotta sneak it in. So what I did was I tried to make them realize that being hip is being intelligent, and the true lethal weapon is the mind. You got very powerful people that have never maybe pulled a trigger, you know? You got insane ones like Hitler and Charles Manson, but they never actually killed anybody that we know. You know, they're not known for pulling a trigger. Right. And then you got powerful, positive ones like Martin Luther King, who have said, you know, we can do something. The lethal weapon is the mind. It's not the gun you have in your hand, it's what you're thinking. And if I can train them, I say, go to the library, get some more ammo. You know, and then you'll be powerful, and you'll be stronger than any gun out there, you know what I'm saying?
Dealing with the topic. He's gonna come right back after this commercial and perform his new hit single, Lethal Weapon. Ice-T. Freedom of speech. Just watch what you say. Ice-T performing Lethal Weapon.
On a jack, laying down dope crew, smoking those of this room, tracking a jack, you regret a few crossbones, rolling like a Mack truck, waxing those chalk jump down the end. Got your face in my crosshairs, wanna see a dome bust sucker, cause I don't care. Nothing about you, your crew, crazy talk mess. I'm the lethal weapon boy, riding the apocalypse. If you're in my way, you're late beneath the ground soon. Bounce my business, fool. The microphone to do. Mission massacre all punks, I bust caps, peeling your back, my ammunition. You try to run, that makes it even more fun. Out of cold lands, advance you with the shot. Guys try to flex, but guns they'll never find. You know why? My lethal weapon's my mind.
The lethal weapon! The lethal weapon! The lethal weapon!
The assassinator if the people ain't stepping.
The lethal weapon!
Somebody say ho! Lift the deck is rappers from my lips. You think I'm finished? I load another clip, look at my face. I crack an evil grin, lyrics spray death from the microphone max 10. Sucker MC ain't down with the syndicate. Try to kick game, but end up talking weak mess. Yo, you weak, you whack, you need to quit, you little pumpkin. Go and pick your mother. Don't dig his hand pick. Get out my face, I'm tired of the press too. They write about me, I write about you. You think I'm violent, but listen and you will find.
What we gonna find, eh?
My lethal weapon's my mind.
The lethal weapon! The lethal weapon! The lethal weapon!
The assassinator if the people ain't stepping. The lethal weapon. The lethal weapon. The lethal weapon. Up against the wall. It's Valentine's Day. The massacre's about due for a replay. I'm about to explode like a hand grenade. Evilly do damage on the crossfade. Cause like a battle axe, you try to bite, get ice, my rest a booby trap. Claim a mind designed by the ice himself. You beg for mercy as you read the hand you dealt. Cost no let up, you walk to a setup. Suck you down and now you can't get up. Why? Because you froze the moment we met up. And I
never run pump, I go head up. I ain't no fool, a new death, I'm a fake rep. I rap from the heart, soul, only facts kept. City rappers sell out pop, other MCs slept, I ain't in no playing mood. So nigga, watch that, once you cross the bar, go to bed quick, no one situation, boy. It is a syndicate, fuck, we choose to move, you're gone, and no remains, you're fine.
What up, boy?
My lethal weapon's my mind.
The lethal weapon.
The lethal weapon. The lethal weapon, the assassinator, if the people ain't stepping.
The lethal weapon. The lethal weapon. The lethal weapon. The assassinator, if the people ain't stepping.
More bodies than John Gotti, the lethal weapon is saying just open in the book. As I'm a proof of brain, really matters is how well is your weapon trained. Some say genius, others will say insane. The weapon power has been witnessed upon many pages. From Martin Luther Dream, endless psycho waves. What's more powerful, a brain or a 12 gauge? Words I speak have too many people to this day. For more violence, I really have to disagree. It's entertainment, like Terminator on TV. But some will never see you stupid, ignorant, and blind.
What up, Vice?
The lethal weapon's my mind.